Okay, I'm outside Lakenheath. It's called RAF Lakenheath, although it is almost totally personneled by the USAF. The only person who really seems to be RAF is the base commander, and I don't know how much he actually knows about what goes on at the base. The base is home to a large number of F-35 fighter jets and F-15 fighter jets. Although they're called fighter jets, their main role has been bombing. They pride themselves on being the first out the door in any conflict. So in the bombing of Libya, I think in 1986, the bombing of Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, Syria. Now there's a big question about how much does the British government actually know about what goes on with these fighter jets, because any attack launched from a UK territory is actually responsibility of the UK, even if they're USAF bombers. More recently, it seems that nuclear weapons have returned to RAF Lakenheath. There's been no discussion about that within Parliament. We're not even sure if they're there, because they say they can neither confirm nor deny the presence of nuclear weapons at RAF Lakenheath. More recently, Lakenheath has been one of the main hubs for planes and cargo going out for the attack on Iran. There were some flights went out in January. Flights go out to the Middle East all the time, as I said, because they're continually bombing Iraq and Syria. But there was a big increase in the number of flights in February, and so far this year, over 116 fighter bombers have flown out to the Middle East. We know that they're actively involved because some of them came down, I think, in Kuwait, and more recently the reports that one was shot down over Iran itself. As well as the fighter jets, those are also supported by a large number of large transport planes, so mainly C-17 transport planes, and there's been a massive number went out particularly in February and early March. At the moment, there are some F-22s there. We don't think they're going out to the Middle East. They're probably just over here on a standard tour of duty. They come over here for exercises and training. But what are here are A-10 Warthogs. These are ground attack aircraft. Their main weapon is a very large gun. When people say about a cannon on there, this is the size of a VW Beetle. It is massive. It can do over 3,900 rounds per minute, and each round is like a hand grenade hitting the ground. So it's absolutely devastating to the people below its fire. We're not sure when those are going out. It could be, we believe they were going to go out earlier in the week, but it looks more likely they'll probably be going out in the next couple of days. We've actually got people to actually take some notice of what's actually going on at Lakenheath and Mildenhall, because these two bases have been totally ignored, particularly in because of their importance to the US military and their involvement in various campaigns. But unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have to be back again because there's still attacks on Iran. More stuff's going to be going through here for Iran. They've still got nuclear weapons, and we need to continue the campaign. You can't come down here for a few days, wave a few placards, go home and forget about it. This has got to be a sustained campaign.